have to start using Tinder to get Uber Eats. Just ask. Give them your neighbor's address, and they will send it. Ladies, we have to start using boys for food. I'm telling you.
He demanded dinner and he gave her what she deserved. We've got a video for you here today from Alpha Central. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way in, and let's get into it.
What is this guy's chances of being with her?
Zero.
Why do you say zero?
Because I know her type and that's not her type.
Do you think she'll give him the real phone number?
She possibly will, but we need to go into her mind after to see what she thinks.
What would you rate his riz 1 to 10?
0.
She said you wouldn't be interested, but you'd still give him the real phone number.
She's right.
But what is it
He's
about
too
him?
short.
Too short? But he was taller than you, I think. So what's your minimum height requirement for a guy?
Taller than me.
This woman makes no sense. So apparently she wasn't into him, but she still gave him her real phone number. I mean, women like this just want endless amounts of attention. It doesn't matter where it comes from. It doesn't matter if they're actually interested in the man. They just want the attention.
My husband made me a ribeye steak, but
cut down the middle.
he never cooks it well. He never cooks it well.
Dude,
So
I eyeball it. Everybody else uses thermostats. But, yeah.
that's why you don't cook it well.
Thermometers, not thermostats.
Thermostats.
That's perfect!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he never cooks it well. Never cooks it well.
Yeah.
In my entire life thatVe been married to this guy, I've never eaten a steak.
All
cooked
you were
correctly.
used to before was well done hockey pucks. Because you Albanian freaks.
He goes to the trouble of cooking her a steak. He cooked it properly, and she can't pass up an opportunity to shame him online because it wasn't cooked perfectly. And you can tell that he's frustrated because he tried to do something nice and she publicly insulted him for no reason.
Never cooked so well. Look, never.
Ugh, don't worry, buddy. She pissed off all of us too. Oh God, there's just something about that stank attitude that I see from so many wives on social media that I'm like, your marriage is not gonna last. And oh my God, the way she started shoveling it in her mouth after about it had me. It sent me to the moon. I'm like, if you hate it that much, why are you sitting there like, look at how this is, oh my God, I've never wanted to spit in someone's face more in my life.
He had no problem eating the steak because at the end of the day, it's a free meal for herself. Even though the way she shoveled it into her mouth just shows how ungrateful she is to have a husband who cooks her a steak dinner and she can't even bother to say thank you.
You know what? Let me just say this. I was wrong. And I take full accountability for the fact that I showed up to this date late. I checked how long it would take to get there. I left on time. I was on track to arrive early. And then it happens. I got stuck behind a train. I texted him and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, but I'm running late. I'm 12 minutes away from the restaurant. I'll be there 6 minutes late. He goes, all right, hurry up.
That's what happens when you agree to a date with Chad or Tyrone. Those guys have no problem being rude because he has dozens of women like her on speed dial. They have significantly more options, so they will treat her accordingly.
I get there and I'm circling the block to find parking. This is what he sends me. Oh, maybe this is just his sense of humor. I'm not reading the message correctly. Let's just go on the date. The date goes fine. At the end of the date, he walks me to my car. While we're walking, he goes, oh, can you drive me to my car? No. He's like, oh, you really want me to get my steps in? Yeah. We get to my car, we hug, and he's like, oh, so you're really not going to drive me to my car? I look at this man, I say, no. Did you think I was joking? I literally was just like, have a good night.
It's interesting how she doesn't give a reason why she won't drive him to his car. It just seems like she wanted to be petty towards him, but modern dating is nothing but pettiness. That's why so many men just don't want to date anymore.
Excuse me, I am weird. I know I am weird, but this is your dad.
The reason why some of y'all were so quick to jump to the conclusion that the dad at Starbucks holding his daughter's hands was a predator is because of the hatred that some of y'all have for men in general. Because here you have a dad at Starbucks with his daughter, waiting on coffee, holding his daughter's hand, and this woman walked up to him, recorded this man, and tried to label him a predator. So many people were in the comment section talking about this man.
It's disturbing how it's come to the point where a father can't even show affection for his own daughter in public without someone trying to accuse him of being a predator. That kind of behavior is insanely dangerous and could ruin his life for ultimately no reason.
Someone had to find pictures showing that it's his daughter for y'all to stop attacking this man in the comment section. Also, they made hate groups for this man on Facebook, talking about him, trying to find his job, trying to get this man arrested for sitting in Starbucks with his daughter. And to the woman that recorded that video, I do understand that your intentions were good, but make sure before you do something like that, you know what you're talking about. Because, as you can see, you could potentially ruin somebody's life because of your assumptions.
Her intentions were far from noble. She just wanted to hurt this guy. That's why she put him on blast and tried to destroy his life. And the sad part is, even with proof, it won't actually matter. That guy will still have to carry the stigma of being a predator, even when he's clearly not.
Caleb, the person that wants to shoot their shot with you will do so now.
Hi, Caleb. I don't know if you remember me. I hope you do, or this is going to be really awkward. But you helped me vote last Tuesday, and I dropped my wallet, and you picked it up, and you were so helpful, and you were so sweet, and you're like really cute, and so yeah, I was just wanting to shoot my shot.
It's kind of weird how this woman was able to determine that this was the guy who helped her vote. The obsession that some modern women have towards men is just downright creepy, but that won't stop them from acting creepy towards the men that they actually like.
Because listen, you're cute and everything, and I picked up your license and I brought it out to you, and I was thinking, I can't wait to flirt with this girl. She's really cute, and she seems like she's into me. But I got to tell you, I got out there to the parking lot, and I started walking up behind your car, and I saw your bumper sticker, and kind of freaked me out, got to say. So that's why I just handed it to you and walked away.
Wait.
What's up with that?
What?
You can tell a lot about a person based off of their tattoos, their social media posts, and we can add bumper stickers to that particular list as well. And the irony is how these women will defend all of these choices by saying that it's just a bumper sticker and it's no big deal.
Which one was the issue?
The bumper sticker that says, "Good girls spit, bad girls swallow, I gargle."
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, this is so embarrassing.
I'm sorry, we're
so embarrassing. Oh my god! Oh my god!
What kind of a person in their right mind would brand their car with such a lewd bumper sticker? It's not really funny, not really appropriate, but the second someone points it out, then and only then does she get embarrassed. She should have felt embarrassed when she paid money for it. I don't understand. She has to be able to justify her entitlement somehow, so even though she's planning on ghosting this guy, she's going to waste 3 hours of her life getting ready so that she can blame him for her making the choice to waste her own time.
On a mission to date through the alphabet, and this week was K-week, and well,
he's like 20 minutes late. I know that he's getting my text messages because I'm getting the red receipts. I hope he's okay. I don't know, like, how long do I wait? It's been 30 minutes. I tried to call him. I tried to text him. I haven't gotten an answer. So I don't really know what to do.
She's making a TikTok series where her only goal is to date people alphabetically. She's using men to create content for TikTok. There's no desire to actually connect or care about an individual man or to try and find something serious. She's just using men for her own amusement, and that's disgusting. Imagine if a dude said the same thing or did the same thing. Women would be losing their marbles over this.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
What are you guys doing?
We're at the playground right now. Why, what's up?
So I got stood up.
Jeez.
And he kind of said something that really kind of just f***ed me up. And I really just kind of want my kids. If maybe you would bring the kids to come and I can just do it with them instead.
This makes her look even worse. She got stood up on a date, so she wants her ex-husband to give up his time with the kids so that she can feel better about herself. And once again, she's doing it for TikTok content. So not only does she use men, she also uses her own children. Fantastic stuff.
Let me call Mom and let her know what's going on, because, I think they'd enjoy kayaking, but I also need to ask them or let them know, so.
Okay, just let me know.
Alrighty.
Alright, thanks.
I'll let you know what's going on.
Alright, thank you.
Yep.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
You can tell by the sound of her ex-husband's voice that he's really annoyed with her right now. He's being forced to give up his time with his kids, which is already limited, mind you, to give them back to their mother so that she can forget about being stood up for a date. I mean, this is ridiculous. She's acting like selling feet pictures was somehow a flex. It really isn't. It just goes to show how quickly these women will sell their bodies just so that they can get some money.
I've been having men on dating apps pay for my food for the last 2 weeks, and this is how I've done it. I like to make it clear that I absolutely do not feel guilty and it's their own fault they're being used. I think that dating apps are no longer a place to find a partner these days. They're just a place to get a bit of an ego boost and find people to have some fun. If you're a pretty girl and they can use you for the ego boost, then you can also use them for your meal. Any guy who just gives low effort and gives princess syndrome, I'm just gonna assume that he's just there to have a bit of fun and he's gonna become my new meal ticket.
Using men just to get free food and entertainment just shows how little soul these women actually have. They're not interested in getting to know man, or a man rather. They're just interested in how much they can use men for before they age out of the dating market. It's actually rather sad.
So this is what you're gonna do. Just say, hey, actually, I'm not really good at messaging. I actually would rather meet in person right away. I just need to see how our vibes match in person. Then you're gonna say the days that you're gonna be available and the type of places you'd like to visit that you haven't visited yet. So you're gonna say, actually next week I'm gonna be available this and this day, and I actually been meaning to go to this pasta place.
The fact that she has a predetermined script on what she's going to tell men is messed up. She's just expecting a free meal at a new restaurant because she's too cheap to buy food with her own money. Men were not put on this earth to pay for your crap.
If you're free around that time too, then we should definitely go and meet. Now that you've done everything for them, they haven't had to lift a finger. All they have to do is pay for your meal. You basically go, you have a nice meal, and if you want, never talk to them again. Can they even complain anymore? Like, you've done all the work at the end of the day. They should be grateful that they even got a free pass with a pretty girl at all. So yeah, this is how you do it. Make it work for you.
He couldn't be more wrong. He didn't get anything free out of that date. He had to spend time and money on a woman who was never interested in the first place. These women are complete clowns.
I think it's perfectly socially acceptable to go on dates as a hobby. Like one of my hobbies is going on first dates. And here I am. I go on the first date, like, sure, yeah, to meet the guy, to talk, get to know them, tell them about me, like, see if there's potential love there, like, whatever. Like, that's a small part of it. The big part of it is that I go and I get to try a new restaurant or a new spot in Boston. And usually, if not always, it's fun to buy the guy. So I'm like, ooh, like, let's go explore a little bit. Let's try to, like, grow what I know about my city. And then when I go with my friends, I can be like, oh my god, I went to this really cool new spot. Like, let me show you.
Dating was never meant to be a hobby. It was meant for two people to get to know each other, but she's at the point where she doesn't even view men as people. She just views them as financiers for her desire to explore a city that she can't even bother to explore on her own.
So I always try to get the guy to, like, pick a restaurant that I haven't been to yet, or pick a cool new up-and-coming spot or whatever. So anyway, today we are going to the F1 arcade in Seaport, which I haven't been to, but it's like run by like the F1 racing company or whatever, and it's got like all these like simulators and I don't know, like professional race car driving games. So that's what we're doing today. Never been. The offer was that or Pet Shack, and I'm like, I've already done Pet Shack, and like Cisco's right there, so that might be a part of it.
At this point, she's bragging that she's getting to do stuff on another guy's dime. All this shows is that she's not capable of viewing men as people. She views men as service providers, and if that's how she views men, then she's going to be alone for a very, very long time.
But I'm really excited to go and check it out and try something new and explore more of my city. Because if I'm gonna go on a date and like this guy might be great, but you know, he might also just like, most likely most of them are just like not my vibe, like, and that's fine. But at least I'm gonna go try a new spot and go drive some fast cars.
She's already decided that the guy she's going out to see is going to just be like all of the other men, quote unquote, which just means that she has no problem grifting men out of their time and money just so that she can get out of being bored. It's insane.
Budgeting date nights to figure out who is going to foot the bill, money is playing a bigger role in modern romance. And for some, it's less about sparks and more about snacks. A new survey has found nearly 1 in 3 Gen Zers admit to going on a date just for the free meal. The study says cash is now a key player in dating, influencing everything from where to eat to who pays.
It's not surprising that modern women would say that money is the most important factor of a first date, because in their eyes, there is no point in trying to get to know a guy unless he has a bankroll to back it up. Women like that are just a complete waste of time. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Click this video that's up on the screen now if you want to see more. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.